And you're welcome back. And joining me to discuss further the issue of the 2019 elections is Olushola Afui, the convener, PDP Generation Next movement. We would like to start with the most recent issue about these elections. I mean, Amina Zakari has just been appointed as a head of the coalition committee for the 2019 elections. And the PDP has actually said that they do not want this. They're asking the INEC chairman, Mahmoud Yakubu, to actually terminate her appointment in that capacity, citing grounds of her blood relationship with the president. How true is this? And if I may ask, what's the facts, what's the evidence of the PDP, concerning the blood relations between Amina and the president?
Well, thank you, my sister. It is baffling and something that is threatening. And at this time of our life in this country, we have not gotten it right that opinion poll should guide our institution, because it should be the basis where they are in existence, because they should be answerable to the Nigerian people, not the other way around. All this in their imagination, looking as if it is PDP that is crying up and down. No, I think this call is for the entire country, because our interests should be protected, no matter how it is, no matter how small the political party is. It is. I think they become a stakeholder in our electionary time. At this INEC, because we don't really understand where this INEC power is coming from. If you even check their responses towards all the allegations that are being brought forward before today, you will see the way they are responding to all these things, as if they don't even care about the interest of the people that they are trying to protect as far as election is concerned. They should be an independent organization that every point being raised by any member of any political party or by all the political parties, because they are stakeholders, should be taken serious. And this opinion poll should form the basis where they have to operate. Before now, PDP has been talking. Every other political party has been talking. Every right-thinking member of the society has been talking that independent INEC should come out clean, and they should do things that can give people's confidence in their exercise. But it was a greater surprise to everybody in the country yesterday when a committee was constituted, and a woman that has been in the height of the storm, that people have been talking about, not today. This agitation against Amina has been since 2014. I think this should have posed a caution to INEC chairman that, look, this woman is not enjoying the public support based on the allegation that has been over her over time. But Alaji, the INEC chairman threw caution into the wind and decided to do otherwise, as if he's acting a script, as if the people's voice does not matter to him, as if he doesn't even care about what opinion poll, how important opinion poll is to the election they are preparing. Now, up to now, there is nothing like guideline. Up to now, if allegation is put before you and a political party is accusing you of a particular thing, it is not for you to attack the accuser. It is for you to bring to the table, to explain to the Nigerian people what it will be. If you want to debunk an allegation and come out clean and tell them this is what you are trying to do. Over the issue of Amina Zakari, up to now, the woman, the INEC... I
understand. My question is, what's the PDP's evidence? What's the evidence, for the PDP's claim that she is related to the president? Because the only claim I could find was Alhaji Tanko Yakasa, who actually said... This statement was credited to him that she's related to the president. But later in an interview in about 2015, he clarified and said that his statements were manipulated. So what is the grounds on which the PDP stands to contest her appointment by INEC?
You are asking me of what evidence at this point in time. I am telling you, if you check back your record, Starting from 2014, this allegation has been at the front burner. It is not just today that the allegation started coming up. It has been. Even if the allegation is even fresh, I think INEC, the woman, the presidency in question, they should come out clean. As the woman come out to debunk the allegation that she's never a cousin to the president.
Okay, so I'm saying since she hasn't come out, and neither has the president come out to debunk these allegations, is that your grounds for insisting that there's a blood relationship between them and that it might likely influence the outcome of the elections?
Responsibility to come out clean in whatever they are doing, to be fair in their judgment.
Before now, it has actually been a norm for towards the elections, people who are serving under the National Youth Service Corps scheme could actually be deployed to help out with the elections. But why is that right now, when INEC has actually come out to say that they would like to deploy past NYC members to help out with the elections, that the PDP is saying that this is a ploy by INEC to rig the elections in the favor of the APC? Why now?
The issue is simple. Making use of NYC member is not new to our electoral process. But we are seeing challenge whereby the ASU is on strike. And if ASU is on strike, what deal are they making with ASU to get their members involved in the election? And if they are not saying they are not going to use the ASU because of the strike situation, and they want to use NYC member, I am an NYC member. I can imagine that you two, where you are an NYC member. How do you now identify the NYC member that are genuine, that are not going to be partisan in that situation? Look, Nigeria has gone beyond this fallacious arrangement. Nigeria institution should become stronger and stronger by the day. And what makes them strong and stronger every day is the kind of script before them. It is baffling. The kind of script before Mahmoud today is something that is obsolete. It's something that is not going to speak and answer the yearning and aspiration of Nigerians. My question is that Mahmoud should not do anything that would discourage meaningful Nigerians for coming out to vote. The way they are going about this arrangement, they are posing threat to the mind of electorate. Because before you know it, electorate are getting discouraged. Because the fear is that will our vote count? When you are seeing a serious matter like election and somebody is bringing out some things to the table that is looking like a childish, as if we want to conduct an election in primary school. Because election is being conducted in primary school today, go and check it. But if the process we are going to use for election at the national level is giving us a script as if we want to organize an election in secondary school, it is cause for questioning and it calls for raising an alarm. You understand?
All right. We're really pressed for time right now. We have to wrap up quickly. But lastly, you're the convener of the PDP Generation Next movement. And we see that part of the plans the PDP has, if they do get into power, is that they want to make sure that youths from age 25 can get into governorship positions. What are the plans for the PDP to see this come true?
Well, the PDP Generation Next movement is the brainwork and idea of our amiable national chairman, Chief Uche Secondos, to see because the man had really looked into it and feel that, look, majority of our leaders today, they are product of mentorship. But all of a sudden, reason best known to our political class and our leaders, the issue of mentorship is dead. But as a Democrat, the man believes so much in bringing young ones on board by getting them involved in governance and party politics. We in Generation Next, we are bringing up our groups, our people, our members, everywhere they belong to at the grassroots level, everywhere, to get involved in politics, get involved in governance, get involved in policy making. By 2019, by God's grace, when we form the government at the center, at every level, then you will see the involvement of young minds in handling things for Nigerian country. Then, like that to 2023, you will see more of our members coming out to seek for position.
All right, Afuye, thank you very much for your time. We really appreciate having you on the show. And of course, we do want Nigerians to make informed decisions, especially on this issue of the 2019 elections. And that's why we'll be having very shortly a representative of the APC come up to say their side of the story. Thanks once again, Afuye. You're watching Deji 360. We'll be right back.
On Deji 360, we don't just ask the questions. What is wrong with amending the Constitution the way the National Assembly members have been doing it? We seek answers.
Constitution is constituent.
Our problem is not lack of laws. Our problem is lack of the willpower to implement our laws.
Answers that provide clarity.
While we negotiate, we should try to make it a point that the girls must be complete.
The clarity you need to make informed judgment, so that you can make the right decision and take action. People are saying it is you politicians that are responsible for this, that you are the reason why this is happening.
All these dullards that call themselves governors in this country.
I wish we had people like Tony at the National Assembly.
God forbid that I go to join that ballot.
Deji 360, providing clarity to issues.